All right, good afternoon to everyone. It is afternoon here in sunny South Florida. The rain is sparing us right now. So, wherever you are, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Wanted to get on here and record a quick video. I have been on summer break for 3 days now. So, I taught 3 weeks of summer school, and I wanted to share with you all what I learned in those 3 weeks. So during the regular school year, I work at a public school, an elementary school, and I'm the ESE specialist there, which means that I do all the paperwork for the students at the school with IEPs. So didn't plan to work initially this summer, but there was such a shortage that I said that I would work the first 3 weeks. I could not give up my entire break because I'm gonna be honest, it's needed, it's necessary, it's how I refresh, it's how I recoup, it's how I take care of myself. But those 3 weeks of summer school were very humbling, and I wanted to share my experience because it gave me more grounding, a better perspective. I've only been out of the classroom for a couple of years, but in those couple of years, I won't say I forgot, but being removed from having multiple individuals, multiple personalities, multiple needs in your face for the entire day, it's a different type of energy that's needed. It's a different type of exhaustion that you feel. I feel like my regular ESE specialist position, it's tiring, but it's more mentally tiring, right? Like I'm sitting in a chair, I'm sitting in my office for most of the day. I'm meeting with parents, I'm meeting with teachers. But to actually be a teacher in the classroom, and I had an IND class, which are those students that have mental disabilities. They need a lot of extra support. I had a couple of students that were nonverbal, and they did not have communication devices. So we're using a lot of pictures, we're using a lot of inferencing, we're using a lot of yes and no, and just paying attention to body language. And I also had a student who spoke French and Spanish, but no English. I had two ladies in the room with me. They were amazing. I tried to talk them into coming to our school for the regular school year, but they already have placements. But I said all that to say the prep that it took to teach them, to be with them, to engage with them, to actually come with energy on a regular basis, it's a different type of skill than being support staff or administration. And I think that as support staff members and as administrators, we should always make time to put ourselves back into a teacher's shoes, back into a teacher's situation, their circumstance. Teaching students is what I'm saying, going back into the classroom, making that a conscious effort, because that's how you keep your finger on the pulse. That's how you're able to relate. That's how you're able to keep your respect. I think sometimes when we go into support staff roles or into administration, of course we're there meaning to do well by all stakeholders. We're meaning to improve things for ourselves, for the teachers that we serve, for the students that we serve, the parents. We're there for that. But sometimes that can either get lost in translation, or we can be so far removed from the service of directly educating students that we forget or we put on the back burner the actual plight of being a teacher. So, I just wanted to record this video and state that my experience was amazing. I really enjoyed my students. I'm still wondering, what they're doing since I have not been with them. And at the same time, I'm like so grateful that was something that I got to experience, because it made me realize that I was more removed than I thought I was. So I actually went around and I told the teachers that I came in contact that yes, I enjoyed the experience, but it also humbled me. It was very humbling. And I told them that I appreciate their service because teaching is a service. And I don't want to be one of those educators that say that we're not in it for the income, we're in it for the outcome, because teachers need to be able to pay their bills and live their lives as well. So I'm not saying that, but it's a ministry. Teaching is a ministry, it's a service. And I feel like as a support staff member or an administrator, we need to move forward with that always being the forefront of our thoughts and the way that we orchestrate our day. So thank you for every single educator that is in the classroom. We all play a role. We're all needed in our roles. But I think that, again, we are best serving everyone when we can continually put ourselves in their place. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you watching this video. And let's keep the conversation going. If you have anything to add or you want to say, please do. Thank you. Take care.